Hello, my beautiful people from Untouchable Mama. Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Please do not forget to subscribe and press the notification button. Thank you. One love. Bye bye.
All right, a very once again, good morning to you, good afternoon, wherever you're watching this video from. I'm going to be very brief because, like you all know, I always have a very busy day. My day is already planned till 1st of August. All right, my day, I don't know about yours, but my day is already planned till 1st of August. All right, as an employer of labor, I have to plan my day. All right, my every move is planned. That's why you see that yesterday evening I can be in Benin, the next morning I'm in Lagos. It's because I plan. I do not just wake up every day to say, okay, what am I going to do today? No, all my week is already planned. All my schedule is right there. Monday, Wednesdays, Friday, we are the Godsend Foundation helping our people. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, we are doing so many things that we know that time is something that is very precious to us, and we try our best not to use it for negativity. All right, time is something that is very precious to me. I don't know about you, but time is precious for me, and I try not to use it for any form of negativity. Instead, I continue to think and be creative. You have got to be creative. There are so many resources for us these days to be creative. There's no excuse for any young person to be lazy. There's no excuse for any young person to spend 1 hour or 2 hours on social media analyzing somebody else's creativity or analyzing somebody else's success. There's no excuse. All right? There is no excuse for you as a young man who is watching me right now looking for a negative comment to type on there. There's no excuse for you. The time you spend on Dion Osagie watching his next move just because you hate him can be enough time. If you pile up all that time together, you can do something creative for yourself. Success is something that everybody can achieve, but you have to plan. If you don't have a plan, you can never be successful. You have got to plan on being successful before you can be successful. Success is not a day thing that you just wake up or boom, I want to be successful. No. Every minute of your time should be used to plan on your next level. Ask yourself, what is your plan for the next month? Many of you who don't like Dion Osagie don't have a plan for the next month. Like I said before, I already have a plan for August 1st. From now to August 1st, I know everyday movement is already there. I know my rest day. Like yesterday was a resting day for me. I didn't do anything. But today, as you see, I'm dressed up. I'm on the movement. I want to encourage every young person out there to continue to be in the right mindset. Be in the right mindset, man. My position to support the governor of Edo State as the next governor of Edo State should not be a problem for anyone. I repeat, my position, my stand, my ideology, why, reason I am supporting the governor should not be a problem for you. It's a matter of choice. It's a matter of choice that Dion Osagie have decided to support the governor. It should not be a problem for you. I have my reasons. Many of you send me a post and questions on my WhatsApp. Why the sudden change? That's crazy. That is crazy that you will ask me, an adult, that why the sudden change of supporting Obaseki because I was against Obaseki for a long time. No, I wasn't against Obaseki, guys. I was never against Obaseki. Never. Of course, when I see something is not good, I just bring it to the attention of the governor. There is no place you will find me insulting the governor. This is something I can never do because I am wise, I have respect for my people, man. If I come outside to say Obaseki did not fix Uwelu Road, that is not an insult. It means that I am only bringing the governor's attention to that area. If I say there's a lot of children in the street, the government needs to do something, it's not an insult. It means that the government needs to focus on helping the children on the streets. And at the same time, the governor cannot do it all alone. I am one man in Edo State as of today that understands the simple concept that the governor cannot do all. That's why we put in our work. We put in our work to support the governor through the foundation. Our work is a direct complement to the state government. That's a big support. But you take my word instead of the action we are putting in. Anyone who take words instead of action is a stupid person. If Dion Osagie said this, but his action proved different, and you choose to take his words instead of his action, it means that you are stupid. But sadly, we have too many stupid people in the world who cannot think. Why am I supporting the governor? Because I understand that the governor of Edo State has a lot of dreams. I have come to realize it. It can take me 3-4 years to realize that the governor of Edo State has dreams for Edo people. Yes, it can take me 3 years. It can take me forever. But the moment I realize, through his consistency of not giving up on the political fight that he had, gave me a lot of conviction. I have always said on my social media page, if you follow me enough, that my common post is I do not think the governor of Edo State is a bad person. I always said the governor of Edo State is not a bad person. The people that work around him, the people that work with the governor are the bad people. You use the case of the former chief of staff who left number 3rd man in the state, who left the governor in times of need during the pandemic. The former chief of staff, Taiwo, left the state governor. He's a betrayer. It means that his intention with the governor was never genuine. If you are working with the government, right? You are working with the government and there's a time of pandemic, coronavirus. The whole world is needing help. The whole world is coming together. Even our NGO donated millions of naira in food to so many persons. The evidence are there. The evidence are there that a Gospel Foundation contributed massively to the COVID relief, even up the way till last weekend when we partnered with Edo community in Quake. The Edo community in Quake came to our office with about 200 bags of foods. So a Gospel Foundation has contributed greatly in relieving the people of Edo State during this COVID-19. That is a big support. So the idea of saying that Dion Osagie is against the governor, Dion Osagie is doing this, Dion Osagie, why did it take you 3 years to change? I can decide to change overnight. That's called changes. I will ask you this, those of you that said, why did I change overnight after 3 years? Why do people who are married for 20 years still have voice? It's a question for you. Why do people who are married for 20 years, they will have 3 children, at the end of the day, they will still leave each other? Why? If you can answer that, then your answer is the same reason why I am supporting Obaseki. Plain truth. It can take you forever to accept the truth. It can take you forever to be in denial. I don't want to be in denial anymore. Obaseki has a clear vision for the Edo people. I have done my research. I have realized having a clear vision means that he cannot do it alone. That is why we are here to create initiative to support the governor. I began to love the governor more when I saw his fight with the APC national chairman till the end. A sitting governor, fighting or not in agreement. I don't want to call it a fight. Not in agreement with his former boss in his first tenure, and decided to stood his ground. Governor Obaseki stood his ground. You understand? Why would I not support a man in his first tenure disagreed with his boss and decided to stood his ground for not giving up, even though he knew that the person he was having a misunderstanding with, which is Adam Soshomole, was the national APC chairman. The same party he was in, he was having a disagreement with the top person in the party, and he never gave up. He never gave up. You understand? Obaseki never gave up in this fight against godfatherism. He never gave up in the fight about sharing money. He never gave up to oppression. If that's all I know about him, for me, that's enough reason to say, you know what, I love this man. Because that's the same way I am. I don't give up. That is the same way Dion Osagie is. Dion Osagie has the same attribute with the governor. That is what I finally saw at the end, and I said, you know what? This man deserves our support. Coupled to all my followers around the world, millions of thousands of followers who support my organization, coming to me to say, Dion Osagie, we have to support the governor. Dion Osagie, we have to support the governor. I received a call from Ireland, Dion Osagie, you have to support the governor. I received a call from New York, Dion Osagie, you have to support the governor. I received a call from Chicago, around the world. I received calls from around the world that we need to support. Who am I, as a leader of the biggest non-profit organization in those states, to say no to my followers? Yes, it is an NGO. This platform we are using is a non-profit organization, which we all know. But then again, my non-profit can be on so many levels. My non-profit, my idea of non-profit is not just to help the sick child or to give food. A God-sent foundation is into entertainment, which you are aware. A God-sent foundation produced the only artist that was empowered by the governor, Obaseki, Razali, was given 10 million naira by the state governor. He's my boy. He's somebody that I picked from the foundation, coached him, and he became a rapper, a disabled guy. If you don't know the story, go and follow the story. His name is Razali. He came to my office to beg for food. I said, what's your talent? Where do you stay? I live on the street. Really? With your condition, you're living on the street? You know what? Don't worry. I'm going to take you to my house. We did that. We took him to our house. We started taking him to the studio. On that lucky night when he performed at the Alagodaro Summit, the governor of Edo State saw him performing and he was wowed. And he endorsed him with 10 million naira. And the word of the governor on that day said, there is ability in disability. So it means that Dion Osagie believed in Razali's ability in his disability before I picked him up and started taking him to studio. It's a fact. So clearly I have the same vision with the governor, but you need people like us, people like you, who have the right mindset to push in effort to make Edo great. And that's what we are doing. Some persons say, oh, the government have given the Osagie money. The truth of the matter is I have not received any one call from any state official. I am not doing it because I want something from the government. I am doing it with the whole of my heart, because that's what I can give back. If I can leave the United States of America to do all the work we do, with all the insult we receive, it means that when I'm passionate about something, when I decide to be for you, I am going to be for you. I am going to be for you no matter what. That's my attitude. I don't know how to fake. Young people say, oh, they don't give them money. You need to remove that mindset that young people should depend on politicians before you support them. And that's the way it is in Nigeria. Many people believe, say, yes, 10 million. You cannot work for a politician. Majority of the young people in Nigeria cannot work for a politician unless the politician is giving them money. Majority of the young people in Nigeria will not work for a politician unless the politician is giving them money. And it's wrong. I voted for Donald Trump in his first tenure. We have a small group of African community who believe in the same ideology. $10, 20 euro. This one bring, this one bring. We raise money together. We make some t-shirts. All right. In America, it is a community that raises money to support the political party of their choice. But in Nigeria, politicians give money to individuals, to organizations, to campaign for them. I don't believe in that ideology. I saw my young man about Obaze, my little brother, about ranting on social media, saying all manner of things against me. I think that's unfair. Once again, I saw my little brother about Obaze ranting on social media, saying all manner of things against me, that would put some persons on billboard, that they don't know those people, that only Governor Obaseki is allowed to do that, only Governor Obaseki is allowed for you to send donation to an account. That's crazy. I will agree that as smart as the governor of Edo State is, if he sees that video about Albert, he will be very, very ashamed of him. It is called strategy, Albert. This is for Albert. Mr. Albert, I love you so much. I love the fact that you have so much energy, man. But you focus your energy in the right areas of life. About Obaze, I think you are a good man, and I don't blame you. Your upbringing can definitely affect your mental state, mental thinking, man. Your upbringing, if you grow up in a community or in an environment or in a house where there's so much hate, where there's so much jealousy, you are going to grow up to become like that. If you grow up in a house where they worship Allah, you are going to grow up to be a Muslim. If you grew up in a house where the Christianity is practiced, you're going to grow up to be a Christian. All right? So I think that Albert is a really good guy, but the environment he grew up in has influenced his thinking, and we can correct that. I don't hate you, bro. For Albert, I don't hate you. Why do you go on social media every day to castigate me, to lie against me, to say all manner of things against me? I don't think that's fair. It's not fair. I mean, you think about it. You have, since 3 years now, 3 good years, since 2017, after my Europe tour, your head went blue. You started going crazy, bro. I don't think it's necessary for you to be that. After 3 years, you lie that the boys I'm helping, the young boys I pick up from the street, that I'm collecting money for them. It was a lie. Those same young boys now, they are living with me. Some of them are at work. Some of them is in Word of Faith. Those young boys, Albert tried to castigate. When I picked up those young boys, Osamu Diame, all these young guys, Osamu Diame is in Word of Faith, one of the best schools in Edo State. Osamu Diame that Albert castigated me about that. Oh, you want to pick boys from the street, he's doing this, he's collecting money, he's not helping them. Osamu Diame is in Word of Faith. Gift is working with me. I gave him a job. These are young boys that could be wasting on the streets. You lie that I'm wanted in America and all that. Ever since I have been to America over 17 times since 2017. Tell us, where have you been since 2017? Now, this is for you, Albert. Since 2017, where have you been outside of Edo, Abuja, and Lagos? It's not more than that. So we need to stop the idea of trying to pull down our own brother that we see that is doing so well, so much for the people. Let's assume I am wrong once, which I am not. Let's assume that I am wrong once. What about the 100 good things I have done? Why have you not made a comment to say, this guy tried for this one? That is how you know a true man, a real man who is not one-sided. I attended your wedding, Albert. With all the insults you've insulted our family, insulted me, insulted my members around the world. Mr. Roy in Edo State called for a meeting and went there to meet you, Albert. I met you at around Boundary Road 76. The young man, Mr. Roy, big thank you to you. You're a good man in Edo State. One big guy, Mr. Roy, thank you so much. I'll reach out to you to also appreciate you. He called, I said, man, I don't hate you. Why do you hate? Forget, let's go. Boom, boom. We gone. At your wedding, you invited some of my members around the world. I was in Edo State. I came with over 10 persons to celebrate with you. What manner of love could be more than that? After all the insult you passed on me, I was still calm enough to attend your wedding. After your wedding, you started again. All right? After your wedding, nothing else, you started ranting again. Now, after that, my people called me again. I met you at East Snow Hotel with some of my friends from Canada. We met, we hugged, and we let it go again. The third time coming again, you still ranting, bro? Are you not ashamed? Let's be real. I don't hate you, bro. I come in peace. Are you not ashamed that in 3 good years, you have been ranting about the same person, but you have never left your comfort zone? I want to ask some of your followers or people who know you. They have seen me in Italy. They have seen me in Belgium, in Canada, in America, in Italy, in France. I've been at all these places, but you are still in the Amagba village doing a live broadcast from there. You cannot progress that way, bro. It's an advice. I am not batching you. You cannot progress as a father that you are. You are not a father, man. Even my boys, Osamu Diame and Gift and Belumi, I don't yell when they are around because I want to set a certain standard of father to them. How do you think your own son will grow up when he wakes up in the morning, even before he wakes up, your voice is the one that wakes the young man up, ranting and shouting and mocking people in your house? Do you think it's fair? Do you think it's fair as a father? Let's be real. Let's put sentiment aside. Let's be real that as a father with a boy that is about a year old now, every time he wakes up, it's the voice of his daddy that wakes him up, shouting, John Osagie, no, he's a thief, billboard, Come on, man. I can understand that if you are angry that I just came into the team and I'm already doing well. I think that's the only thing that can create so much hate. That I came into the team to support the Obaseki movement and I have done so well. What you should be doing is colliding with the God Sent Foundation to see how we can register more people, man, to support Obaseki. We have crowd every day. Just visit our office. Come there tomorrow. We have crowd every day. Last week alone, we have a registration of 540 people who came to our office. It's a good number for you. One vote counts. Okay, let's talk about the billboard. The young man is complaining that I want to write a billboard. He collect 10,000 naira. What's 10,000 naira? This is it. Do you know that about 4 persons have called me already from the billboard we have mounted? We have mounted 2 already. 4 persons have called me that my people say they see me. Do you know that it's a good marketing strategy, a good political strategy to have a billboard with different people, real faces and real name on the city center there? These are the people from the diaspora supporting the government. Do you know what that means? Do you know what it means that your cousin is driving by Ring Road? They look at your picture, they say, oh wow, Victor Ojo, hey, see my uncle, they support Obaseki. Do you know that only that picture alone can also convince people who are supporting Obaseki to support him? Are you not smart enough to understand the little concept? It's a concept. The video, the billboard with the different people on it is a strategy that I think is going to work, because if you are in that billboard, your brother is in that community, they will see it, and because of that they can turn their mind to support our man. It's a fact. You are walking around the city center, you saw let's say DJ Bobby, one of the biggest DJ in Manchester. DJ Bobby is also on it. Mr. Dan, one of the biggest DJ in Manchester. See DJ Bobby. So now DJ Bobby, DJ Bobby is support Obaseki. Now wow, nice. That's me, I will support. These are concepts that can work, right? Okay, billboard and only 10,000 naira. There are 16 people on that billboard. 16 people pay 10,000 naira, is 160,000 naira. 160,000 naira. A billboard right now, if you know their number, you can call them and ask, it's 50,000 naira a month. Alright, I said, okay, let's target 10 billboard, 50,000 naira a month, let's do for 3 months. It's 150,000 naira just to have it there for 3 months. The printing is about 16,000 naira to print the banner. Alright, logistic fuel, 4,000, let's say 70,000 naira in the initial stage, plus 20,000 naira for the printing and hanging, 150 for the 3 months duration we're going to hang the billboard. Is 170,000 naira. We have 16 people on that billboard, plus myself is 17. It's 170. So where is the idea coming from that you want to do this, you want to do this? Come on, bro. I want to truly encourage you, man. I'm not here to fight you, man, because I have 1 million things to do. I really do have 1 million things to do, bro. I have a lot of staffs that I'm trying to control. I have a lot of people that are reaching out to me to help them out. I should not be victimized because I am supporting something that you think that you have built. If you were smart, I think that what you should have done is have a welcoming party for me, because you must agree that I am more influential than you around the world. About Obasa, you must agree. It's not a competition, but you have to accept the fact that when a man is bigger than you, appreciate it. We can do things together. We can join in our voice. We can join in our effort. We can push. You come there, hey, with you and your cohort, your lazy cohort. Hey. Come on, man. We are past that era, man. We are past that era, man. Link up, bro. Link up. Let's fly the world around. Let's go around the world, bro. Link up. Let's go around the world, man. The future is bright. Your continual hate to Dion Osagie will spoil a lot of things for you, because the people who love Dion Osagie will become your enemy, and I don't want that. I don't want people to hate you because of me. I don't want people to look at you, oh man, that guy, I hate him. No, that's not what I want. I want people to look at you and love you. I want the opportunity when you travel to America or you travel to Canada, people I know, like I say, Albert is in town, I'll show him love. You need to change from your ways, bro. Change from your ways. Accept God as your personal Lord and Savior. Because those who accept God cannot act the way you do. For 3 years, 3 good years. Man, it's crazy, man. All right, so let's leave that aside. I hope that this message gets to you. I hope that you change your ways, because I'm not here to fight you. I'm here to contribute what I have to the development of Obaseki regime, re-election. I want to support Obaseki. I have my reasons. All right, my reasons of supporting Obaseki overnight should not be a nightmare for anyone. I'm an adult. I can say yes today and say no tomorrow. I don't need to be consistent on something. Okay, because I don't like Obaseki, and I finally realized that this man is having a half bright ideas for those things. I finally realized. So you want me to still be in denial to say, oh, I don't? No. I think Obaseki mean well for Edo people. I think Obaseki is confident in his ability to move Edo forward. I think Obaseki have good supporters like me, like you, like Smooth Prince, like Mama Island, like Victor Ojo, like DJ Bobby, like Eunice Okomose, all these good people around the world. I think that if Obaseki have you all, we can certainly move Edo forward together. We can bring in ideas. That is why I've created the group called Godwin Obaseki Global Support. And our target there is to have 500 persons. Our target at the Global Godwin Obaseki Support is to have 500 persons who truly believe in the cause of Obaseki. Now, if 500 of us who are living abroad or around the world, yes, many of us cannot vote. It's the truth. Many of us cannot vote, but majority of us have a great influence on our people because we send them money at the time. If Victor Ojo called his family members, Walare, 10 of you, you must vote for the governor. If 500 of us do that, bring 10 persons, we're going to have 5,000 votes already. 5,000 votes through the creative of Godwin Global Support Group. The demand is that each person of that group should bring one person to support the governor. Let me share the group for you guys real quick, please. Let me share the group in case you want to join that group. Let me quickly share the group. It's called Godwin Global Support Group. We need 500 persons who can bring 10 persons to support the governor. Okay? I want to share that link for you real quick. It's not about the real voters. The real voters are not online. All right, those you talk to online, those who criticize, those are not the real voters. We have the real voters. Let me share this real quick. Just enter that group if you want to support Obaseki with us. Okay, the group is right there. Smooth. Just adjust my people. Let me take a call real quick. All right, let's smooth. I want you to talk to them about how politics work, how we can make things happen together. I'm coming.
All right. Good day, world. Is it morning? Is it afternoon? Is it evening? Wherever you are all around the world. All right. Of course, I've been behind the scene. I always love to be behind the scene, though I'm the man in the camera. Politics, basically, of course, the twist shocked a lot of people. Ambassador Dion running for governor himself in a party and dropped out for reasons that a lot of people, because of the COVID-19, will not be able to come to Nigeria, which is fair enough. Then we all know how criticism went. A lot of people who really have seen that Edo State has decayed in several areas from 1999, 1999, wanted better change, wanted things to change. Of course, we know that the present governor wasn't meeting up to expectation from different quarters, and I am still very sure, that he can do better. But at the same time, because I'm not being a political animal, I just try as much as possible to wish and not talk. But then again, let's talk about this concept. Of course, as a creative director of Gosen Foundation, we just felt, now let's get all our brothers and sisters who have been talking and clamoring for a better Edo to show themselves. That's the first point. A lot of people have moved from one party to the other, no doubt. A lot of people have started supporting another candidate, no doubt. But then let's talk about what it is that our brothers over there can do beyond supporting Gosen Foundation, beyond giving out money to help each person's every day. And I think one of the best ideas that came was, let's see how a lot of them can actually show themselves now, so that we can hold ourselves responsible. You know, they say, if you not vote, now your fault, come out and vote. I have not voted for a while. Truth, right? The reason is, last time I voted, the things that I expected didn't work. But then again, I would always stand behind a God Sent Foundation idea. The idea is, how do we make it do great? And when we sat around the round table, you know, board of directors, a lot of people felt it is necessary for the president, who has been kicking against the governor, to sit behind his followers. I know a lot of followers have diverse opinions, diverse ideas. You understand what I'm saying? Those who were for the governor, remember the post he did, you know, should it be APC or PDP? Should it be POI or GO? And I think the highest votes came from those who wanted the governor to continue. That is what propelled him. I want to quickly say to a lot of people who have been offended by the change, you have to understand that a leader listens to his people. Okay? It might be you might be offended the way he puts it, the way he says it, but I'll tell you the truth. The people who spoke more for the governor to continue, based on the fact that he has been able to show that one godfather, or those who want the money to be shared, or those who do not want progress to go on, will not be able to hold the state tight. And you know, a billboard is in Edo State that Edo not be Lagos. I love that a lot, because the truth of the matter is, the thugs took over our city. You understand? If you went to the market, you see how the thugs, the ones they call the Agberos, will always want to collect money, extort money from our mothers. Your mother or your sister or your uncle, your aunt, a lot of them were affected by this. People selling pure water, they pay 1,000, 2,000. How much is a bag of pure water? There's so many things I feel that the government should do. And for a lot of people who know that the governor has not impacted in God Sent Foundation, I think if this action that Chief Ambassador Dion Osagie is taking can make that happen, I just appeal to you all to look at that fact and say, hey, let's see what can happen. Because the truth of the matter is, if you vote for your uncle, your dad, when he gets there, he might just do something different. Remember the time we voted for a pastor who was a deputy governor, and a lot of things happened wrongly. I don't want to mention names. So the point is, for me, I might not be telling you exactly this is the party you should vote for. I might not be telling you exactly that you should like this person, but I'm telling you, let's hold somebody responsible this time. If they say he did 4 years and he wants to do another 4 years, let's see so many of the projects he started, how he continues, how he ends it. You know, Nigeria is always used to a failed project. One person comes in and the other project that was going on is abandoned. That's my take. I want us to see at the end of it that this present administration completes the things that he promised that he was going to do. Now, if you're talking about job creation, you know how much people has worked in God Sent Foundation. There's a Ministry of Women Affairs that I think has not done anything for the women in those states. I hate to talk about politics, but when I start, I'll be very direct. But now, the Women Affairs, the last administration, Kado and I went to the office to seek for help for the girls who were raped, young girls of 13, 14 that were raped, so many of them that were on the street. And the ministry was locked for a week, but people were collecting salary. We went there again. The commissioner was not even ready to answer to this plight. So you can imagine, so many of this decay, some things needs to happen. And you know your president is a very, very volatile and volatile person, you know, is ready to march to the government house. So if this is action, the truth of the matter is, quantify this action through what can happen at the end. If this is action ends up getting the governor there, you rest assured that he's going to march to the governor's house, the governor's office, beating protocol to ask for things for those of you who have stood out for him over the years. Even those of you who still think right now that what do you call it now, that he was disloyal, right? Or he turned. So the truth of the matter is, whatever the president is doing right now, he will be able to march to the government house after the election is won to say, I demand for this for my people, I demand for this for my people because I stood out for you. So that's the point I want you guys to see, that this Godwin Obaseki movement that Godsend Foundation is propelling through Chief Ambassador Dion Osagie would ask the governor for things. Women Affairs is there. Edo State Ministry of Environment is there. We have done cleaning ourselves.
Of course.
We've done so
and
many
one thing
things.
I love about the governor is in one year, I think it was 2 years ago, I was driving through the city center. I saw a heap of trash at Ring Road. I sent the governor the picture of the trash and told the governor, look, this is Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. It is not fair for the city center to be this dirty. The governor of Edo State immediately sent me a number of the Commissioner of Environment, then I don't think she's still available, to call her, which I did. You understand? So I really think that the governor of Edo State has great visions for Edo people, but it needs a collective effort. You can do your part, I can do my part, every one of us can do our parts, all right?
That's true.
Every one of us can do our part to move Edo State forward, all right? So in the meantime, let's listen to some music. Let's listen to some music. I'll give you an opportunity to ask me question. All right? I will give you an opportunity to ask me a question a little bit, but let's quickly address the case of Mama Beatrice. Let's quickly address the case of Mama Beatrice. Okay, a lot of persons are joining that group. I want to thank you guys. Of course, I don't think Dion is not wrong for something change, because change is something that is constant in life. The only thing that is constant is not constant is love. Of course, yeah, I think so too. Change is very, very constant. All right. If love was as constant as change, then the world would be a better place. If love is as constant as change, the world will be a better place. People change. Your family member can change on you, for good or for bad. The person you fed yesterday can turn around and stab you. The person you fed yesterday, just 24 hours ago, can turn around and stab you. We have heard so many cases where a gate man will kill their oga, a husband will kill their wife. So change is constant. You understand? So let's continue to believe that change is the most constant thing in life, and I have decided to support the governor of Edo State, not because I have an ulterior motive. I'm a very, very content young man. I'm not a hungry youth. I don't depend in politics to survive, because many young people do. Many young people believe in politics for them to eat. I am a creative young man. I have many great ideas that sells. And I can even give you some. You understand? So let's continue to use our initiative to support the governor one way or the other, not just writing on social media, say, talk back, or I support the governor. No, that's not support. All right? If you're a part of the people that just go on social media to write, talk back, I love the governor, that's not the kind of support we're talking about. The kind of support is grassroots support. We are currently working on the plan to gather so many of those people we meet. Like yesterday, we had a meeting with a wheelbarrow guy, a wheelbarrow association. There's a lot of people doing wheelbarrow in Edo State, if not thousands of them. We can impart on them because of the fact that our organization have helped one of their members. Because of that single act of help, that man can also influence other people who are in the same industry with him. We have helped people that sell bakery. We have helped people that sell pure water. We have helped widows. All these are big strategies that we can use. Of course, not 100% of our God-sent member supporting the governor. I understand that. But as a leader of organization, majority should always win. I am sorry if you are not supporting the governor and we are propagating our foundation to support the governor. I think it's the right thing to do, because the foundation is working in the state where the governor is running at. Some people say, Dion Osagie, don't involve your foundation. No, that's not the dream I have. The foundation is to support anything that makes sense. My dream with the foundation is to support anything that makes sense. All right? That's my dream. I want the foundation to support anything that makes sense. And as the leader of the organization, in the right sense, if I tell you this is where we are going, you should go with me. I really hate the kind of support that has ulterior motives. If you are supporting me because you want Dion Osagie to act this way, because you want to control me, it's not going to work. If you are controlling me or if you are supporting me because of the fact that you are supporting us or you are not supporting us, then you start telling us what to do. I don't think that's the kind of support I need. I want to have the kind of support that will believe in my intuition, that will believe in my instinct, that will believe that if Dion Osagie said he's going to do this, I think we should go for him. I think we should go with him. Because at the end of the day, the support we are getting is a dream I believed 10 years ago. What we are currently doing today with the Godsend Foundation is a dream. I'm a very young man. I'm 38 years old. I'm 38. So imagine at the age of 28, I was already thinking all the things we are doing today. And the dream has just started. We have not even started. I'm looking at a situation whereby we can have a Godsend Foundation clinic in every local government, a situation whereby we can have it in every state in Nigeria. But if we start biting each other, beating each other, condemning each other, we cannot achieve the dream. A win for Dion Osagie is a win for you. A win for me is a win for you. I am not a greedy person. My attitude over the years, I've shown that. 13 years ago, I helped my friend, not my family member, I helped my friend to the United States of America. 13 years ago. Let's continue to tell ourselves the truth. I think that only the truth can set us free. In the case of Mama Beatrice, and this is the truth, I have not even gone on her page to hear what she's saying, to see what I have not done that. People are sending me messages, what's happening with you and Mama Beatrice. God bear me witness. If I have ever been to her page or even listened to her conversation in the last 3 days or 4 days, I have not even heard from her. So, but I keep hearing people say, Mama Beatrice said this, Mama Beatrice said this, and you all need to stop judging what I put on my page and start relating it to someone. It's absolutely wrong. For example, I said, a mother that beat the child outside, or something I said about, those are my random posts that I post. So if something is going on and you are now taking that post, relating it to what somebody has said, it is very, very unfair. It is very, very unfair to take the Dion Osagie post when I did not mention any name. You not take it and start assuming or insinuating, castigating, revelating. Yes, now then they revelate war, castigate, influence. You know that Dion Osagie said this. Dion Osagie is talking to this person. Do you know how many calls I've received? I'm like, what the hell? Why are you all calling me? One mama just called me from Ireland not too long ago. I said, man, I don't even know what's going on. Say, Mama, you and Mama Beatrice, what possibly can Mama Beatrice say against me that will offend me? There's none. And that's the truth. There's nothing possible that Mama Beatrice can say against me, Dion Osagie, that will offend me. No, I cannot. Because she has been there for me 100 times before that. She has been there for me when nobody was with me. She has shown me love a multitude times. When I'm in London, she drives 2 hours. Many of you can't even do it. She drives 2 hours, taking time off from her work just to come and see me. When you were against me, she was there crying every day for this young man that she so much believes in, right? A few years back, when you were in your house, she stood out to say, you know what, this is my son, I will die. I've seen all that. So an atom of a mistake or a hurt or an expression can never defined me to disrespect Mama Beatrice. And that's my attitude. Your attitude may be wrong. Boy, no woman say there's a parable in my kingdom that a person who do you good, you are not supposed to do them bad. Even if they later change. The people who will do me bad, I still give them a lot of chances. People who depend on me to survive, who have wronged me, I still give them chances to become a better person. So why would I not say, because they said this, I will start saying, hey, no man, I'm more smarter than that, I am wiser than that, I'm not just an ambassador of peace, I'm a double chief and also a prince. Of course, I am not just an ambassador of peace, I am also a double chief in Okalo Kingdom, in the local government, a chief in Umuduba Kingdom. I am also a prince. She.
They don't know.
They don't know. All right. So please, my people, man, let's continue to see things differently, man. Life is not a competition. We are just here in this life like strangers passing by. The person you see yesterday may be dead tomorrow. So let's spread love more than hate. I'm very, very busy, man. I don't have no time for drama, man. I want Mama Beatrice to understand that because she was there for me, because she loved me, because when the whole world was against me, she stood up to support me. If I don't think of that as a human being, then I'm a coward. If I don't think about the love that has been shown to me by my different mamas around the world, if I don't understand that love, then I am very, very, very stupid. Around the world, wherever I go, in Canada, when I go to Canada, Mama Jane Omoruyi sometimes take off work just to cook for me.
Royal welcome.
Of course, Mama Jane in Canada. When I go to Italy, go to all these places, people show me massive love. So now, because the person now say, Dion Osagie, you are a stupid boy. Dion Osagie, you don't listen to anybody. Dion Osagie, then we'll start fighting back. No. We can't do that.
Shit.
You understand? But at the end of the day, people's words do not matter to me. It is their actions towards me that defines how I see them. So you can shout and shout and shout, insult and insult. It doesn't matter to me. Because at the end of the day, I'm still a double chief.
Shit.
I'm still a double chief.
Shit.
Yeah?
Well,
Royal chief.
Well.
Yeah?
They don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know.
Alright, I think we've had enough time gisting today. Let's continue to be in love and harmony. I think it's the best way forward. I don't think that all the drama is necessary. You have time for it. I don't. I have my diaspora event center that I'm trying to create. I have my diaspora estate right here in the Bejuleki. I have my Go Farm. Go Farm is there. I have my Go Sport is there. I have my God Send Kitchen every Saturday. I have so many work to do.
Go travel.
I have Go Travel. I have so many things I am working on. As I speak to you right now, we are building a 25-room hotel along Auchi Road. It's a contract that was given to us, to my company, that I'm working on.
Too busy.
So when will I have time to start saying, this one said it, I will come on please, leave me alone, let me be.
Too busy.
And if you are going to support me and expect to control me, please, don't support me. It's an humble appeal. If you are going to support me and try to control me, please don't do that. I'm an adult. You should support me with my decision. A support that is genuine is a support that will continue to support you no matter the decision you make in life. The kind of love I need is the kind of love that will always be with me no matter the decision I make in life. That's a humble love. That's a humble belief. I want to encourage you to continue to be your brother's keeper. Be your brother's keeper. Not in social media, but behind your brother. That's what makes you your brother keeper. What are you saying behind your brother? How are you defending your brother when people are saying negative things about him? That's what makes you a brother keeper. Really? Not to go on social media with your account. No, man. How many times have you reached out to me that this my brother is trying? Let me send him 50,000. Let me send him 100,000. Let him go and enjoy. I've been to Lagos and Benin and back during the COVID about 6 times. I've been to Benin and back 6 times because every time I'm in my comfort zone, there's always problem trying to address problem. People are there crying, suffering. They need my assist. I go there and work 10 days. Now I am in Lagos. What would you do? Would you reach out to me today to say, Dion Osage, yes, 50K. Dion Osage, yes, I deserve it.
Real
Think about it.
Real talk.
For the amount of work I do, I deserve all the accolades in the world. I be Mama Dion Osage. I be Dion Osage friend. It's not by mouth. It's about the show of support. And I've made it clear several times on our social media pages that, look, when people insult me, stop fighting for me on social media. I hate it. When people insult me on social media, when people say all negative things about me, stop going to their page and say, no, no, no. You are giving them more popularity. If somebody is talking negatively, if you don't go there to watch, you may never hear what they say. I repeat, I have not watched Mama Beatrice's social media page in the last three days or 4 days. I have not even heard her speak. So it's you all that is bringing all these messages to me. Mama Beatrice said this. This one said, please keep it away from me. If you hear anything, believe it, but just keep it away. I don't want no drama, drama. You'll see for me before you come on to all right? So keep it away from me. And when you hear people saying negative things about me, don't bring it to me. I beg you. I want to live in peace, in harmony, in love, in unity, in togetherness.
Real.
I want your decision to be okay with you. I want to support any decision you make. We should not become enemy because Dion Osage have decided to support Obaseki re-elect. We should not make a decision because Dion Osage used to be a Christian, now you have chosen to be a Muslim. Dion Osage does not listen. You want me to listen to you? Are you for real? You want to advise me based on the way you think, not knowing that Dion Osage has his own way of thinking. It's crazy. I personally think that adults should not be advised. Adults should be prayed for because we all have our different decisions. There are young 38 years old boys like Dion Osage who are into gay.
Too many.
There are young people like me who are gay, and there are people still accept them. Families still accept them. What am I doing? What is Dion Osage doing? The only thing I'm doing wrong, I cannot really tell that I do not listen to advice, but you forget that I am the one that advised myself to become who I am today. It was me that advised myself before you could start supporting me. It was not an advice. The work I'm doing today, my mom was against it. My own mother was against all the work we are doing today, but she could not stop me 10 years ago. All I need from every woman, every father, every youth out there is an atom of love. When you see me, hug me. That's, whoa, you too much. If a lizard fall from the tree and he doesn't see anybody say, well done, he will say, yeah. I'm telling myself, well done. Well done for all the accomplishments. Well done for removing young boys from the streets. Well done for the initiative of creating free food every Saturday. Well done for the breakfast initiative. Well done for the platform you've created for widows. Well done for so many other things.
Yeah.
Well said, man. Alright, so that being said, I need some accolade. I need to support Dion Osage, who they walk the chop. I need to soft, man. Yeah, I need to soft, and that's about it for right now. Let me take 1 or 2 questions there and let you guys go. All right, Toby John, Dion, thank you. God, you run away from. All right, let's take 1 or 2 questions then. I don't hate Dion, okay? I don't hate Dion. I will never do, but before doing anything, you have to probably, because he's a social media influencer, so that you support a good initiative. Confused PDP and APC. Okay. Okay, God bless you, brother. All right, I think I'm done for today. Dion Osage, why are you always looking? Why are you asking you to look? Okay. Dion Osage, Dion Osage, why are they always asking you to look for work? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know why they are always asking me to look for work. Even with all the work I do, man. I have diaspora estates. Alright, a plot of land in diaspora estate sell for 3.5 million, and we have over 100 plots. I have diaspora event center. All right, our event center continue to be one of the best in Edo State, where several events happen every day.
No doubt.
We have a Go car, Go taxi. We have about 15 vehicles on the streets that are remitting every day. So the ideas are too much.
They don't
I don't
know.
know the kind of work they want me to do again. Just yesterday or so, I showed you guys photos of some of my staffs at the God Sent Foundation at our school. All right. Lucky Egariba, will you still put Beatrice's picture in our picture? Of course, why not? Why not? Our picture is a weekly program that we created to randomly pick people who we put in our office. All right, anybody that has supported one time is qualified to be in our office, but it's turn by turn. Okay. Now you restart this foundation. Of course, I'm AMB Scott Bongo. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. Being real is what got me here, and I can't stop being real. People want me to live a fake life. People want me, Dion Osagie, don't do this. Dion Osagie, don't do this. No, I just want to be real. I just want to be free. I just want to be transparent. I just want to do things my way. I don't want to have an autumn because I'm a celebrity, as you know. Call me the African Michael Jackson or the African Wi-Fi. All right? Because if you are with me, you are going to be connected.
They don't know.
If you are with me, you're going to be connected more than MTN. I roam everywhere. I'm a roam.
Shit.
It's the truth. Anybody that look at the woman that came to our office.
I just got connected.
Yeah, you are connected already. Look at the woman that came to our office on last week. All right, who came to ask for 60,000 naira through our platform. She saw our childhood friend who sent her 100,000. That's Wi-Fi. That's connected. All right, let's keep going. Praise your supporter. They are the one that bring out the money. Of course, SCG, I always say that 150 times, that I continue to appreciate everybody that support the dream. And I also continue to tell them that your support of the foundation, you are not supporting Dion Osagie. I always make it clear. You supporting the foundation, you are not supporting me. You are supporting the work. If you want to support me, send me a WhatsApp message and send me money. All right? And listen, again, please don't fight for me on social media. When somebody is insulting me, I'm telling you now, don't go there and start typing and start insulting them. What I want you to do is support the work. So while they are talking, we'll be pushing the work, we'll be pushing it forward. That's the kind of support I need. I don't need social media fight support. I need financial support to move our work forward. Because if we have more money, we help more people. If we have more food, we feed more people. By the way, this weekend is a God-sent kitchen. We have few supporters this week. It's going to be a mega kitchen. A lot of people are going to eat and take money home. We continue to do this thing, man, because we love our people. I'm tired already, so let me go on soft. I'll let you guys go. If Smooth, do you have anything to say?
Not really.
You don't have anything to say?
Well, basically, it's thanks again. You said no fighting. We actually love peace. We started preaching peace a long time ago.
Akugbe now, that's my talk. Akugbe talk, man.
And it's definitely going to happen again after the COVID-19 shutdown, no doubt. Of course, thank you again. For those of you who genuinely love the cause, thank you. For those of you who are trying to get on board, thank you. A lot is still yet to happen. A lot is still